And here we are back at Frontier City. And this is my first trip with my new camera, so we'll see how this new camera works out. And we're probably going to be in for it today. There are so many school buses. It is that time of year. I've just never seen school groups here. I guess I just hadn't hit it at that time in the past. Got here before then. But they also opened later this year than ever before. They were not open for spring break. I'm sure that was Cedar Fair's decision. One of the few times that this park gets packed is during spring break, and they were not open for spring break. That was just crazy. I guess Cedar Fair doesn't like money. It'll be my first roller coaster ride in over a month. Silver Bullet, just as great as ever. Classic Schwarzkopf. This is where the rotor used to be. Boy, I missed that ride. Wildcat. There's only like 2 riders on board, it looks like. That will certainly change as the day goes on. And as usual, Diamondback is open. Busy day at the park. So the back 2 rows of Diamondback are closed, but at least the ride is open, or it was open. It just broke down again. I was about to get back on. I was about 2 cycles away from getting back on. It might come back up here in a little bit. Earlier I got 2 rides on Wildcat. The row 3 ride seemed to be the best. I actually got some airtime there on one of the hills. The longest line in the park is the food line. That took almost an hour. And this is a fried dough taco. Here at the Best in the West Cafe, right by Wildcat. While Six Flags Over Texas is down to just chicken strips, burgers, hot dogs, and pizza, Frontier City actually has more options. I was able to get 5 laps on Diamondback today, 4 in the last about 45 minutes. It's gotten flooded with Fast Pass right now, although I probably get on the next train. Well, actually probably not, it'll probably be the one after. But still, I'm not going to be able to get to 10, so I'm going to go check on something else for the last 40 minutes. I don't know why when there was 10 people in the regular line, there were 60 in the Fast Pass line. And I did my last ride of the night on Steel Lasso. That just tells you how busy amusement parks are getting. I needed all 8 hours to get 14 rides on the day. I don't want to hear anyone saying that nobody can afford to go to amusement parks anymore. Amusement parks are getting way more crowded than ever before. But even though I've had times here at Frontier City where I was here for 3 hours and got more rides done in that time than I got done in 8 hours today, I still had a good time. Always enjoy my time here at Frontier City. Just to pass the word along, it was a very, very busy day here on this Saturday. It seems that people are able to travel and go to amusement parks a lot more than ever before. At least in terms of recent history. Maybe back in the 80s and 90s or something, maybe parks were a whole lot busier. My next amusement park trip will probably be the spring conference. About the only other thing I could possibly do before then is to come back here. I was driving my Mitsubishi Mirage and I got 51 to 52 miles per gallon actual on the whole trip to Frontier City and back. The 55.7 is the estimate since leaving Frontier City. And I do think I was getting better gas mileage on the drive home, but still, this does overestimate it. Now, I was taking the back roads, so I was not going 75, 80, 100 miles an hour, where you don't get nearly as good a gas mileage as you do whenever you're doing more like 60 miles an hour, 55, which is the speed limit on a lot of those back roads on Route 66. So in total, I spent about $14 in gas for the whole trip, and that was basically my entire expenses for this day trip to Frontier City and back.